Transformer. Transformer is a device which converts low voltage into high voltage and high voltage into low voltage. This transformer is based on the principle of mutual induction. We know that if we keep two coils near to each other and if current changes in primary coil, then due to change in current, magnetic flux linked with this primary coil changes, and since this magnetic flux passes through this secondary coil also, so magnetic flux linked with this secondary coil also changes. So in secondary coil induced EMF is produced, because by Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, whenever there is change in magnetic flux linked with a coil, an induced EMF is produced. So this transformer is based on the principle of mutual induction. Construction. Transformer consists of an iron core, soft iron core, and on this iron core primary and secondary coils are wounded like this. Now this iron core is not a solid piece of iron. Here is a cavity, and this iron core is prepared by keeping thin lamina of metal. These laminations one over the other. एक लेमिना जो है इस पर हमने क्या किया, एक इंसुलेटिंग लिक्विड की कोटिंग कर दी, एंड ऑन दिस लेमिना keep other lamina. So in this way, by keeping one lamina over the other, this iron core is prepared. This is to reduce the effect of eddy currents. This is symbol for transformer. This is primary coil, this is secondary coil, and if in between these two coils, in this diagram, if two parallel lines are drawn, then this is known as iron core transformer, and if there are no two parallel lines, then this is air core transformer. Now suppose number of turns in primary coil is equal to Np, number of turns in secondary coil is equal to Ns. So when primary coil is connected to alternating current voltage source, then resulting current produces an alternating magnetic flux. This magnetic flux is linked with the secondary coil. Hence induced EMF is produced in the secondary coil. Let phi be the magnetic flux in each turn in the core at time t. See in this diagram, this is iron core and this is primary coil. When this is connected to alternating current voltage source, then we know that in alternating current source, current varies with time and it changes its direction after regular interval of time known as time period. So for half the time period, current flows in one direction, and for the next half period time period, current flows in opposite direction. So this is IT curve. Now we know that magnetic field produced B is proportional to I and magnetic flux phi is equal to B into A. So these are magnetic field lines. So magnetic flux phi, if we draw graph between magnetic flux phi and time t, so magnetic flux phi is also varying. This is also changing with time. So this changing magnetic flux is passing through this secondary coil also. So in secondary, induced EMF is produced. So suppose at time t, magnetic flux phi, at time t magnetic flux is phi. So we know that induced voltage is equal to N into d phi upon dt. So induced voltage across secondary, Vs is equal to minus Ns d phi upon dt. For induced EMF Es, I have written here Vs. So this Es is equal to Vs because we assume that resistance of secondary coil is very small. Now the alternating flux phi also induces back EMF in primary, because magnetic flux linked with primary is also changing. So this EP is equal to minus NP d phi upon dt. If resistance of the coil or winding is very small, then EP is equal to Vp. So Vp is equal to minus NP d phi upon dt. Now from first and second, if we divide this first equation by second, then Vs upon Vp is equal to Ns upon Np, because d phi upon dt and d phi upon dt cancels. Now to derive this formula, we assumed resistance of primary coil is small and current is small. The same flux links both the primary and secondary, and the secondary current is small. Now suppose transformer is 100% efficient, but in actual practice this is not so. But suppose this transformer is 100% efficient, then power input is equal to power output. If primary current is Ip and secondary current is Is, then Vp into Ip is equal to Vs into Is, because we know that power is equal to voltage into current. Some energy is always lost. A well-designed transformer may have an efficiency of more than 96%. We will see that how this energy lost. So Vp upon Vs is equal to Is upon Ip from here in third, and as Vp upon Vs is equal to Np upon Ns, so Is upon Ip is equal to Np upon Ns. So if voltage increases, then current in secondary decreases. There are so many types of transformer, but you have to study only two types: step up transformer and step down transformer. If number of turns in primary is less than number of turns in secondary, then voltage across secondary will be greater than voltage across primary, and current in secondary is less than current in primary, as Vp into Ip is equal to Vs upon Vs into Is. So in this type, voltage across secondary is greater than voltage across primary. Now in step up transformer, primary coil has less number of windings of thick insulated copper wire, and secondary has more number of turns of insulated thin copper wire. In step down transformer, number of turns in secondary is less than number of turns in primary, so voltage across secondary is less than voltage across primary, and current in secondary is greater than current in primary. So in this step down transformer, primary coil has thin windings of thin insulated copper wire, and number of turns in primary are more than number of turns in secondary. Secondary has winding of thin copper wire, insulated copper wire, and number of thick copper wire, and number of turns in secondary are less than number of turns compared to primary. Now see what are energy losses in transformer. So first is flux leakage. Howsoever transformer is good, but there is always some flux leakage, magnetic flux leakage. So this is one cause of energy loss. Second is copper windings have some resistance. So due to resistance of the windings, heat energy is produced. Heat energy H is equal to Y square RT. So this is second reason of energy loss. Eddy currents are also produced since magnetic flux is changing. So in iron core, eddy currents are produced. This is the reason why we take laminated iron core. This reduces the amount of eddy currents. And fourth one is hysteresis loss. We know that since magnetic material used in iron core in transformer, magnetic material used in transformer is continuously magnetizing and demagnetizing and then magnetizing in opposite direction. So there is hysteresis cycle, so there is hysteresis loss of energy. So for soft iron, this hysteresis curve has less area. So this is the reason why we make the iron core of soft iron. In next video I will explain you about the utility of transformer in AC in power transmission. Thanks. Have a nice day.